Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome to. If you're interested in elevating your life through the use of powerful affirmations, subliminals, femininity chit chat, personal development chat, basically how to evolve your life, elevate your lives, then this space is perfect for you. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing life-changing videos. Ladies, just in case no one told you today, I think you are so beautiful and I love you. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this already. My name is Mo. Thank you for stopping by my channel. So if you've stumbled across this video, then you have an idea that we are currently in a series that I call the 12 Days of Chit-Chat. That's right, 12 videos leading up to today, up to the day of Christmas Day. This is something that I wanted to do for the holiday seasons. So if you are watching this video, I wanted to talk about certain areas in our lives where we can focus on in terms of raising standards. When I made the video that I made about standards, I talked about standards in an overall aspect. In this video, I'm going to talk about certain areas that we can focus on when we are talking about elevating our lives and raising our standards. Now, ladies, let us get into today's video. The first category I wanted to talk about was health. Now, you know I'm going to lead with health, okay? Like, I have always been into fitness, health, and wellness. Like, that is my fitness, health, wellness, beauty, all of those things really, truly fascinate me. I wanted to talk about elevating your standards when it comes to your health. I am a firm believer that health is wealth, okay? Taking the time to learn about yourself, taking the time to learn about your body. When we talk about health, like, I am such a health fanatic. I say that all the time. I know I don't put that side of my life on camera, but we are still growing, okay? Work with me here. So when we are talking about elevating standards in our lives, we are looking at how we present ourselves overall when it comes to our hygiene. We're talking about working out. We're talking about the amount of sleep we're getting. We're talking about our nutrition. We are talking about our mental health as well. When we talk about we want to elevate ourselves and we want to raise our standards when it comes to our health. Like I said in the previous video that I made when I talked about standards, you are always constantly evolving with your standards. So with that being said, when we set certain standards for any of these categories in our lives, we are constantly actively evolving. When we talk about we want to elevate ourselves and we want to raise our standards when it comes to our health, because like I said in the previous video that I made when I talked about standards, you are always constantly evolving with your standards. So when we talk about health, it's important to look at these categories and where specifically in our lives need fine-tuning. So when you say, I want to raise my standards with my health, what specifically do you want when in terms of your health? What areas are you struggling with? What areas are you thriving in? What areas are you struggling in? What areas are you thriving in when you say you want to raise your standards? These are certain categories when we talk about health that we can look into, okay? Moving on to the next category is relationships. Relationships with ourselves, relationship with others, relationship with the Most High. Now, you all know on this channel, come as you are, I really don't, whether if you are religious, whether you are spiritual, however it is that you are coming here, come as you are, but whatever connection you have to source, to divine being, to the universe, however it is that you want to identify source. Another category is relationships. With ourselves, with others, with the Most High, how we are presenting ourselves to others, how we are allowing others to present themselves to us, the relationship we have with the Most High. Do we have a connection with the Most High? Again, however it is that you identify source in your life. I just say the Most High because just to be inclusive for everyone. Most High, source, whatever it is. So when we are looking at elevating standards in our lives, relationship is one of the most important categories that I can mention, because we tend to morph into the things that we are around. You know the saying, show me your friends or show me what you're around and I'll show you who you are. You know, I believe that quote to an extent, okay? So when you look around and you see the kinds of relationship that you are building with other people, when you look around and you see the way that other people are treating you and other people are presenting themselves to your lives, when you look around and you see the connection that you have to the Most High, whether it's strong, whether it's, you know, it could be better, you know, you ask yourself these things. How can I raise my standards in these areas? So how you present yourself matter. What you accept from other people matter. The relationship that you are building, the relationship and the connectedness that you are forming with the Most High matters, okay? These are areas when we talk about relationship. It's not like just relationship with the people that we date, relationship with the friends that we make, relationship with family members, relationship with ourselves, relationships with the Most High. When we can sit down and evaluate, how can I raise my standards in these areas in my life? What works for me right now? What is not working for me anymore? What do I feel like I deserve from these connections in my life? How do I feel like I can present myself better to the people and the things that are around me? Because I believe that the things and the people around you are a reflection of you, and as you are a reflection of the things and the people around you. So the next thing I would say is finances. Money. The next thing I would say is finances, okay? So raising your standards in finances, this is sometimes an awkward, you know, discussion for people to have, because I know sometimes most people feel weird about talking about money. So, you know, I'm gonna keep this category short. When we are talking about raising our standards, one of the categories that we can look at is finances. How are you spending? How are you earning? How are you multiplying? Okay? Are you a chronic spender, buying unnecessary things that you don't need? You know, I see you. We've all been there. Buying things that we do not need. How is your earning? Do you feel like you're earning less than what it is that you feel like you deserve? How can you raise your standards in those areas? Okay, are you multiplying? That means, are you multiplying the fruits of your labor? I guess, I don't know why that just came to my mind, but are you multiplying the fruits of your labor? Are you, you know, rather than being a chronic spender, how are you multiplying the income that you are getting? So these are certain questions that you can ask yourself when you are trying to elevate your standards in finances. So when we talk about finances, how are you spending? How are you earning? How are you multiplying? If you are someone that is a chronic spender, girl, you don't need that shoe. You don't need that purse, but you want to buy it anyways. Why? Because it looks nice. Listen, no judgment here, because we all have our thing that we will spend money on. But when we talk about raising standards and hitting certain goals, you want to be mindful of how it is that you are spending. How are you earning? Do you feel like you are deserving of the money that is coming into your life right now? If so, then that's good. There's upwards from there. If not, what steps can you take in your life to change or to enhance your finances in this area of your life right now? The next thing is multiplying. How are you multiplying the incomes that you have in your life? Okay, how are you multiplying, like I said, the fruits of your labor? How are you enhancing the fruits of your labor? Because it's one thing to earn money, it's another thing to multiply your money, it's another thing to grow your money, you know? So when we look at standards when it comes to finances, this is an area that we can raise our standards. So when we talk about standards in our lives, one of the categories that we can look into is finances, and these are certain questions that we can be asking ourselves in terms of raising our standards when it comes to finances. Okay, the next thing, ladies, I wanted to talk to you all about is your mindset. Now, if you watched the previous videos that I had on standard, you will know why this is important. If anything, out of all the things that I'm telling you, this is important. When we are talking about mindsets, we are going to move into like two subcategories. We are talking about your education, and we are talking about your personal beliefs. Number one, I remember specifically saying that if you do not feel like you are worthy of the things that you are asking for, then you are never going to get the things that you're asking for. That's just it. If your worth is low, you are not going to get the things that you feel like you deserve. Now, your mindset comes when we were talking about elevating your standards. Your mindset is a huge factor. The education and the knowledge that we have in our lives shapes us into how it is that we present ourselves. And ladies, can I just point out that education doesn't necessarily just mean going to school. Some of us, yes, we have our degree, but if you are not in school, you can educate yourself in so many areas, in so many ways. The world we're living in right now, this techie world, information is at the tip of your fingers, okay? So when I say education, I don't necessarily mean going to school. You can get education from anywhere. When you look at your external reality, when you look at your life, when you look at the reality of your life, it comes from what we know. It comes from the education that we have. And then when we are talking about personal beliefs is what we have internally. Personal beliefs are our core value. Personal beliefs are this is what I believe in myself. Ladies, I've expressed many times now that the goal of raising standards isn't to just raise our standards and leave it at that position. When you are growing, when you are elevating, your mindset is growing, who you are is growing, your personal beliefs are growing. As you are growing, your education is growing as well. Your personal beliefs are growing as well. So when we want to raise standards in our mindset and what it is that we believe, what we feel we deserve, what we feel like we are allowed, the information it is that we have in our lives, the personal beliefs we feel internally shapes our reality, shapes those standards. What I am trying to tell you all is that when you want to raise standards in your life, mindset is a category that is super important. Every single thing I've talked about on this channel is important, but once we are elevating our lives, once we are raising our standards, it is important to look at your mindset. What kind of educations do you have? How are you giving yourself information? How are you giving yourself knowledge? What do you believe internally about yourself, your personal beliefs? What do you believe? Because what you believe is what you will accept in your reality. So once we can enhance our mindset, once we are actively enhancing our mindset, then we begin to see our standards changing. When we are talking about elevating our lives, when we're talking about raising our standards, certain categories that you can fine-tune and hone in and specifically look, what areas of this do I need to focus more on? What areas of these am I good in? Okay, when we are talking about standards, we're talking about our health, we are talking about our relationships, we are talking about our finances, we are talking about our mindset. Ladies, thank you so much for stopping by my video today. I truly, really appreciate each and every one of you. If you are not subscribed to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more amazing life-changing videos like this. Ladies, do not forget to stay blessed and beautiful, and I will see you in my next video, okay? Bye.